the taxpayers, none of us would be here.
Right. I've got one thing that I want to bring up. When you had your accident, one of the issues that came up, and I won't call names, but we had one of my constituents who showed me pictures of his lawnmower tires when he would cut his grass. They were covered in cat feces. He couldn't even let his grandkids play in his yard. The neighbor had cat food delivered to their house by UPS, by the case, every week. They don't get along real well.
I can imagine.
Those cats, and I'm getting lots of complaints about cats. We're supposed to have a leash law for dogs. I don't know what we're gonna do about cats, but I know a couple of years ago, the school bus over in my neighborhood by the LBW Nature Trail had to sit, taking kids home, for the cats to get out of the road. There were so many. People feed the cats at the LBW Nature Trail. I've had blood on my front porch where cats have killed things. I've got a picture that the constituent sent showing 2 dogs killing a cat on his front porch in the last week or so.
We just need to get more dogs out of there.
We do. It's something that I don't think that we can not address as a city. I don't have an answer for it.
I don't either.
But we need to
I
get
do.
a group together.
But we've got a buzzard czar.
Right.
Come on, Mayor. Yes.
Is that the parting shot, man?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be, I know you're serious, and I'm serious.
He's tired.
It's terrible.
It is.
But when folks are feeding these feral animals is what they are.
Can I?
That's right.
And they're multiplying at a vast rate. They're living in our sewers. They're living in our, when I say sewer, our water drainage pipes and stuff like that.
They live at LBW in the drainage pipes,
Yeah.
because when I walked to college, I used to walk the sidewalks before the nature trail was paved, and I'd see cats running into the storm drains.
Right.
But it's something we've gotta take a look at.
Can I say something?
Mr. Poe.
I can tell you what a lot of the problem is. The problem is not the cats, the problem is the people.
Well,
People-
feeding them.
People don't spay and neuter the cats. And then our animal shelter. The animal shelter is not big enough to accommodate the high intake of cats or dogs. We need a much bigger, much better shelter. Now, the girls out there do the best they can. It is not a no-kill shelter. There are dogs and cats killed every day just because there is no room. We have an outside organization in Baker. It's called the Pup Stop Saving with Soul. It is a pet rescue, and it is amazing. They come up here several times. They were up here the other day, New Year's Day, pulling from our shelter and taking them to Baker and rehoming them from there. We have a lady in the other side of Dothan. Now, me, this hits me with me because I take care of a colony. A lot of you in here already know this. Every one of those cats are spayed and neutered. They're taken care of. If anything goes medically wrong with those cats, they're trapped and they're taken to a vet. They've been vaccinated. There's a lady in Dothan. Her name is Barbara Seaman. She runs Felines Under Rescue. A lady out of Dothan now has paid all of the fees to spay and neuter all those cats. I had to do all the trapping and all the transport, but they're all spayed and neutered. If more people would spay and neuter their pets, then the problem would not be so bad. A lot of people are bringing them into town where a lot of these colonies are and dumping them there intentionally because they know they're there. So yes, it is a problem, but it's not, the cats are not the problem, the people are the problem.
Right, I
But,
understand
Obviously,
that.
that's the case with most of our problems.
so is there any, so maybe something else on the agenda could be a bigger, nicer, some kind of funding for the shelter to help accommodate more of
We
the
are-
animals.
And I've said this before, but we had a person that was working with us to build a new shelter and provide some property to us for it. He died. So now we're working, trying to get that back up and running and building a new.
Because there are a handful of us that take care of entire colonies out of our own pockets, just to keep them from going to the shelter, to keep them from getting euthanized. We rehome as many as we can for pets, and then we rehome as many as we can for barn cats.
One
And some-
of the other things that and Greg has made me aware of this, when they feed these feral cats outside, it also attracts raccoon, wild dogs, snakes, all those kinds of things come to those feeders. So there's
Well,
just a mountain of issues associated with it,
Well, in 8 years, I've not seen a snake or a rat.
that we need to take a look at. So I'd like for us to,
And
He's raising his hand back there to say
So
something.
I've sent some information to Mark Christensen, the city attorney, to look at some ordinances that I found in different places that if we can prove that people are feeding the cats, drawing the cats in these areas, we can write them a summons for doing just that. They don't own the cat, they're drawing the cats in there and creating a problem, we can start writing.
okay, what about those of us that didn't draw them there? They were already there, and we just paid out of our own pockets to have them spayed and neutered, and we're just keeping them alive.
We just have to cross that bridge when the time comes, but we're trying to address the problem you're talking about. And a lot of the problem is people feeding these animals, and you may have one or two, then the next thing you know, you got 15.
Because
We're
I
after
will
those
say-
people- We're after those people to get them to stop doing that. We had a lady the other day, animal control officer picked up several cats from there, feral cats from her house. She went out to the shelter and wanted her feral cats back. That's how she told them, she wanted her feral cats back. And we're not giving the cats back. And I mean, I hate to be this way about it, but if we can't get them adopted out, then they get euthanized. And, I mean, I hate to be that way, but.
And since I was able to have that whole colony spayed and neutered, I've only had like 2 additional stray cats show up, and there have been no new litters of kittens born in almost 2 years.
well, one of the things, someone suggested that where they came from in Indiana, that they used to trap the feral cats, they would spay and neuter them, and then release them. Well, in Greg's case, those cats come back to his yard, and they do their business in his yard. You haven't helped his problem at all.
Do you feed them?
Oh, no. My neighbor did.
Well, she needs to quit feeding them then.
Well,
That's what
Like
we're
you
trying to
said.
target with these new ordinances, is to be
Yeah.
able to
If
make
you
the
feed
people
them, have to
responsible
feed them
for
inside.
creating the problem.
I feed my cat inside, and I feed my neighbor's cat. My cat and my neighbor's cat go back and forth. But they're spayed, they're neutered, they're taken care of.
So I don't have an answer for it. I just know that I'm getting a number of people in my district are complaining. And if you go around the restaurants in town,
Oh, I know it.
you find cats
It's a
everywhere.
Sonic's bad.
Parties.
All right, oh.
I got one more question. Back last year, and the council